The 25-year-old died at the music festival last summer following an overdose of ecstasy and ketamine. John has gone on to partner with the Good Grief Project, which supports families who have lost a loved one. Alongside the organization, he is releasing a new documentary on bereavement called A Love That Never Dies. The film is directed by husband and wife Jane Harris and Jimmy Edmonds, who also lost a child. The trio are set to do a Q. John, 61, said, "When your child dies, it is devastating for the family, and in many cases affects people for the rest of their lives. It is for reason I am honored to become an ambassador for this vital and worthy charity and take part in the Q. premiere of A Love That Never Dies," he added. The film focuses on Jane and Jimmy's personal journey with grief following the death of their son Josh in a road accident in Southeast Asia 7 years ago. The couple take their own trip to Vietnam, to the place where he died in India, and then across the US where they meet other families who have lost children. Jimmy also spoke out, telling The Mirror, "As a filmmaker, A Love That Never Dies has been the hardest project I've ever worked on." The documentary's director and cinematographer continued, "As a bereaved dad, it has probably saved my life." His wife, who directed and produced, added, "It's about not shying away from grief, of not letting go, but of continuing the bond with the deceased and finding rewards where we expected none." Actor John, who has also starred in the likes of Taggart, Casualty and Wire in the Blood, lost his daughter Luella last September. Although the initial post-mortem examination was inconclusive, further toxicology tests showed that she had died from an overdose of the drugs after she went missing at festival. Her body was discovered in a nearby wood. During the festival, police had issued a warning about a certain batch of pale blue ecstasy pills which contained an unknown substance and were in circulation at the site. In February, an inquest heard that Luella would have suffered a period of agitation as a result of the drugs before her airways became blocked. Her boyfriend, Con Broughton, 29, was arrested and held on suspicion of murder and supplying a Class A drug last year before later being released under investigation. He was re-arrested and appeared in court before Poole magistrates in March charged with manslaughter by gross negligence. Chairman of the bench, David Murray, said, "This is a straightforward case and we're sending you to Winchester Crown Court on trial on April 20. Until then, you will be released on unconditional bail."